welcome. Thanks for joining us. The show brings you the National League Wild Card Series. It's the Chicago Cubs taking on the St. Louis Cardinals. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. A lot going on in this series as we get ready for Game 3, Singy.
This is as good as it gets in a 3-game series, Boog. I mean, one game for all the marbles, and who knows how it's going to play out. But one thing I'm sure is we'll see the managers being very proactive. And in a situation like this, where there's no room for error, they're not going to be afraid to use every arm in the bullpen and every warm body off the bench if they have to.
Yeah, there's no saving something for tomorrow in this type of situation. Got to put it all out there on the table. First pitch coming at you right after the break. All right, first pitch coming up. And towing the slab here, Jack Flaherty. What's the word on him?
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Ready to go? And now, Nico Horner. The wind to kick the pitch. Ground ball up the middle. Smith tosses to first. One up, one down. Here's a look at the Cubs lineup. And the key to victory for them here, get their starter some run support early.
Boog, if they can get him that run support early, it's likely the other team folds because they know how dominant he can be once he gets settled in. So put pressure on that other team right away. Jump out to a lead early, and a few runs is going to feel like 30.
Ian Happ up to hit. Pitch misses, and it's 1-0.
Well, when you come off a tough one-run loss in the postseason, you'll be looking back at the opportunities that you missed in the previous game and make sure that you don't miss them in this one.
That one ripped. And one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Fires to second too late, and he's got a double.
Drove that ball nicely, put a great swing on it, and it jumped off his bat. Kind of put it all together there, and he's rewarded with the double.
Billy Williams, the next Cub to hit. In there, and it's 0-1. Breaking ball through there for a strike.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
Happ, the runner at second with one away. Next pitch misses outside. And a count 1-2. Got him swinging. He swung over top of the curveball.
Well, I don't think there's a hitter alive that hasn't at some point succumbed to that pitch right there. It just looks like it's in the zone the entire way, and then the top spin and gravity take over in the blink of an eye, and it's just such a tough pitch to lay off of.
Ernie Banks, the next Cub to hit. And first offering is fouled off. And that misses off the outside edge. Two balls, two strikes to count with two outs. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. That misses the zone. Full count now. Sammy Sosa in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And here's a 3-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Cubs leave 1. Now the Cardinals will see what they can do. There's no score. This is the National League Wild Card Series on the show. Back here in St. Louis, and pitching in this game, Kerry Wood.
Well, that 12-6 curveball explodes out of the hand, and because he's able to throw the high fastball at the top of the strike zone for a strike, hitters commit to that pitch, and before they know it, they're swinging over the top of that curveball.
We go to the bottom of the first. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Ozzie Smith. There's a strike. Wood, a former Rookie of the Year, he features a 4-seam fastball, a slurve, a curve, and he works in a changeup. Righty delivers.
Ball.
Popped up. Banks makes the grab, 1 away.
Batting second.
Now we take a check of the St. Louis Cardinals lineup. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Well, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get 1 pitch. You better not miss it.
And he deals. That one drifts inside. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever, if they do at all.
Puts it away for the out. Out number 2.
The right field.
2 outs, base is empty. Now up for St. Louis, Michael Lee. He's a guy who does it all. He's a guy, Chris, whose highlights include some of the best throws from the outfield that you will ever see. Definitely one of the best arms of the sport. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Yeah, the infielders and the catcher can never give up on a play, because if this guy thinks he has a chance, he's going to throw it from the warning track if he has to.
That's off the mark. 2 balls, no strikes to count.
2 balls, no strikes.
Next pitch is outside. Mark McGuire in the on-deck circle. Here's a 3-0.
Clearly taking all the way there in that 3-0 count. It was a cookie right down the middle.
The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
You can stomach a 2-out walk to certain players, but with his speed, this guy out there in the base pass, it could turn into 2 or 3 bases.
Mark McGuire, the next to hit. There's a strike. Try to get him to chase on the changeup that time. Runner takes off up the middle to first, and that is that. It's on to inning number 2 in St. Louis. No score. Back here at Busch Stadium. All set for the start of the inning. So up now for Chicago, Sammy Sosa. Flaherty back to work. Now that's smacked to right center. Lee makes the grab. One pitch and one out. Ryan Sandberg, the next Cub to hit. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. That one's in there, 0-1. Second inning here, no score. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2. Patrick Johnson calling the balls and strikes.
Pretty standard zone for Johnson. Sometimes he might get a little jumpy, a little excited and expand the zone, but usually you at least feel like the guy on the mound is earning it, and that's important because you got to make guys earn it.
Goes down looking.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Next to hit, Andre Dawson. That one misses, and that is ball one.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
And it's 1-1.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
The kick and the 1-2. Dawson checks his swing. Now an appeal to first, and he held back according to Larry Bullard. Next pitch misses way outside. Caught him looking for the K. And the Cubs are down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back in St. Louis as the Cardinals come up to hit here in the last of the second. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Stan Musial. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. And the right-hander back to work. And first offering is fouled off.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Swung on, belted. That one carrying. Gone. A shot to left, and the Cardinals have the lead now. It's 1-0.
Like he's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. To the slight opposite field, into the gap. Man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
And stepping in for the Cardinals, Joe Torre. And the first offering is not close. Singy, one of the things that's interesting is that guys really don't worry about swing and miss from an offensive standpoint anymore. So when you see somebody who contacts the ball like this, do you think of that as plus value?
Absolutely. If he's doing damage now, if he's rolling over and grounding out, then it's a different story. But yeah, if he can put the ball in the gaps or over the fence, 100%.
The next pitch misses. 2-1.
Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue or getting into the bullpen perhaps before you get to those higher leverage arms at the back end.
Next offering is down low. One of the things that Jim Leland used to say when I was broadcasting with the Marlins, the longer a plate appearance goes for a batter, the more likely it is that something good will happen for the hitter. Ground ball right side. Sandberg gets it to first, and that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Here's Nolan Gorman. First pitch just misses.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. Right-hander kicks, deals. And he takes a strike. And another ball. And that one fouled off. Two now. Got it by him for the K. Here's Nolan Arenado. That one a little bit high, and that's ball one. Good eye right there.
2-0.
The 2-0 is in for a strike. Swings through that one out in front that time. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. It's an early 1-0 lead. Back here at the ballpark, now it's Yan Gomes.
The catcher, Yan
Gomes measures 6 feet 2 inches, 210 pounds, and he's a native of Brazil. Gomes tries to hold up, appeal to first, and he went, says Larry Bullard. Yan Gomes waits. And that's outside. Kicks and deals. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Trey Mancini now. In the air out to center. And that'll fall for a base hit. So now back to the top of the order.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. These days, most outfielders play pretty deep, and I'm not sure if that was a factor there or not, but off the bat, you're thinking it's going to be a pop out, and it just kind of nestled into that spot where no one was able to get to it.
Here's Nico Horner. Swings through that one. 0-1. Chris, it's always interesting to me to see a guy like Nico Horner, who wasn't drafted out of high school and then out of Stanford, was a first-round pick. That's some serious growth as a player. Swings and misses. That's strike 2.
Yeah, especially with today, guys playing so much baseball all year round. You get scouted and you get opportunities to be looked at way more than it was when I was growing up or you were growing up. So for him to not get drafted out of high school and then to be playing at this level, pretty impressive.
Righty to the plate. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Mancini, the base runner at first with one out. Next pitch is downstairs. Chris, we talk about that jump for Nico Horner moving from high school to college. The other thing, he was the first player from his draft class to make the majors, the 24th overall pick in 2018, and he made his major league debut a year later. Here comes a 3-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Very close off the outside corner. Could have easily been called a strike in that location.
And next for the Cubs, Ian Happ. Doubled in his first AB. And that's in there for strike 1.
Well, in this situation with runners on, you've got to get ahead in the count so that you can dictate the rest of the at-bat. Nice job right there.
Outside corner, there's a strike.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
Got him! Now 2 out.
Well, that at-bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at-bat.
Williams in the box now, takes strike 1.
That was just paint on the first pitch fastball.
Comes up empty on the swing, 0-2 now.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
2 on, 2 outs. Checks his swing, now an appeal to third. No, he held up. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
The 1-2. To the right side. He'll do it himself. That ends the frame. Cubs strand a couple. They trail here 1-0. Bottom of the inning. Here's Tyler O'Neill.
The Cardinals, the center fielder, Tyler
Wood back to work. Just missed. O'Neill, a former Gold Glove winner, hitting 9th in today's lineup. And he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2013. The 1-0.
That's Bolton. 2-0.
to center and a base hit.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like you did right there.
So the lineup flips over. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Ozzie Smith. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes in the air to left center. Makes the grab on the run. And there's one away.
Now back, the left fielder, Lou Brock.
And up next for St. Louis, Lou Brock. 0 for 1 with a flyout. The MO for him is contact. A guy who's going to deliver average, not a ton of power. He's looking to hit a line drive somewhere.
Well, that's why it's a team. And when you look at a lineup, he's a great two-hole hitter, or a guy that you could put at the bottom to help turn that lineup over to have some momentum for your top hitters coming up to the plate.
Bunting for a hit. He pops it up. Wood makes the grab for the second out. Well, he gave the bunt a shot there, but not able to execute.
Yeah, I think he rushed it a little bit, and when guys rush, it can be a pop-up or it can be bunted right back at a position player.
Michael Lee next up for the Cardinals. Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. Got it started a little too early. Strike one. Lee, a strong-armed right fielder, only 18 years old, and he's a former Rookie of the Year. And a pitch. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two.
Ahead 0-2 in the count. Sure, you've got 4 pitches you can work with, but throw something you can command and get this at bat over with as quickly as possible.
The 0-2. Base hit. That was smoke through the infield. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Everything came together for him. Pitcher's away, and he did exactly what you're supposed to do with it. Drive it the other way. Just go with the pitch.
And next is the Cardinals 4-hitter, Mark McGwire. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. Ball 1, no strikes. And a pitch. Swings through that one for strike one. And a pitch. Tap dances out of the way of that one.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
And here it comes. Swing and a miss. It's 2-2. O'Neill at second. Lee at first. 2 out of the inning. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. No runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Game 3 moves on to the 4th. It's the Cardinals 1 and the Cubs nothing. Welcome back. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Ernie Banks. Here comes a pitch. Good eye right there.
In Ernie Banks, you've got a player who truly loves the game. Let's play 2 was his signature line, and he meant it.
Check swing went around, and the count even at 1. And for Ernie to keep that cheerful demeanor is even more impressive, considering a lot of losing seasons for the Cubs that he endured. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. O'Neill going back on it. Racing back some more. Gone! A solo shot. And we are starting over. It's 1-1.
Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time. Took a direct path to the ball. Excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Now it'll be the Cubs DH, Sammy Sosa. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
Hardest thing Banks had to do in his career was keep that big smile on his face coming to the yard every day. Boy, the Cubs had some tough seasons.
And the righty deals. And a swing and a miss.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Slider got him for strike 3.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
And the batter now, Ryan Sandberg. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. One down, base is empty. That one missing inside.
No, that pitch not even close. A 2-0 count now. He can't be over aggressive. He's got to make sure that pitch is right on a tee for him.
And now 2-1.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
Fouls one off. 2-2. And the right-hander deals. And down on strikes. That's his second strikeout. And up next for Chicago, Andre Dawson. He was a strikeout victim his first time. And that's outside.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
Hammered, base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Go ahead run on base. Here's Yan Gomes. Struck out swinging his first time. Just off the outside part of the plate. The 1-0. Runner on the go. Pitch is low. Throw. Save.
When your catcher's not a great thrower, you have to do a better job at controlling the running game. And that's throwing over, that's stepping off, doing whatever you can to try to keep that base stealer's rhythm off. Well, they weren't able to do it right there. They're going to have to make some type of adjustment or guys are going to be running all game.
Man at second. And that's a strike.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
The next offering misses, and the count is 3-1. Trey Mancini waiting to hit for the Cubs. The 3-1. That one fouled off. The pitch. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Chased the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. On now to the bottom of the 4th, all tied 1-1. Back here in St. Louis, ready to go, bottom 4. Now up for St. Louis, Stan Musial. The pitch. Misses outside, ball 1.
You know, these Cardinals doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Just missed.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Next offering is in for a strike. The 2-1. That one at the knees for a strike.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Joe Torre next up for the Cardinals. Grounded out his first time. There's a strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
The punch out there, 2 away. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
Gorman stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Check swing, no appeal. Ball 2. Misses with the 2-0, and he's fired 3 straight outside the strike zone. Nolan Arenado to bat next. And he walked him.
Trying to work his way back into the count right there, but so much for that. Pretty good pitch, but just doesn't get the call on 3-0.
Man at first. Here's Nolan Arenado. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. That one catches the corner for a strike. Next offering is in for a strike.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
The 1-2. He goes down looking. The Cards leave 1. Score remains deadlocked at 1. And welcome back. Now it's going to be Trey Mancini. The pitch. And that is in for a strike. And it's 0-1. And that's outside. The 1-1. That one missed. Swings and misses. That is strike 2.
This game has been so tight. Feels like the next team to score will win it.
And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Great catch, foul ground up against the wall.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. He got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Corner guy who grew up in the Bay Area, was a huge fan of those late 80s, early 90s Oakland A's teams with Ricky Henderson and company. And Nico loved getting a chance to not only go watch Oakland play, but also the San Francisco Giants. That one off the mark. 2 balls, no strikes. And that's too high. In for a strike, now 3-1. Fouled off. He was late.
Now, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants.
Liner, base hit.
Maybe a little out front of the pitch right there, but he squared it up pretty good, and he kept it inside the line. And just a really nice job on the other side by the defense to hold that to a long single. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
1 gone, runner at first. Now Ian Happ. Flaherty keeping an eye on him. Runner on the go. Left field. Brock gets under it. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
Now batting, the left fielder, Billy Williams.
So up now for Chicago, Billy Williams.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
First pitch, and he just misses. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Dakota Hudson appears to be getting loose. Thompson getting loose as well. And the 1-0. Drilled in the air, right field, way back there, and that is out of here. He'll touch them all. That's his 3rd home run of the series, and they add a pair. It's 3-1.
Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the
plate. Stepping in, Ernie Banks. He's turned into one of the best shortstops in the game. In there for strike 1. And that's in there at the knees.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
The wind and the pitch. Going to count
1
1 and 2.
2 strikes.
Yeah, the 1-2 misses to even the count. The wind of the pitch. Smash to the left side. Tosses across to first. Third out. Cubs add 2 on this homer. It's now a 3-1 ball game. Back here in St. Louis, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Tyler O'Neill. The pitch. Ball 1, no strikes.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Next one off the plate inside. And the count is 2-0. Strike on the inside corner. Strike 2.
Well, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. I'm talking about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Happ moving under it. Squeezes it. And there's one down.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Ozzie.
So up next, Ozzie Smith. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. First offering misses the mark. And you played behind guys, and they loved having your speed out there defensively. One of the things that we talk about is how much pitchers enjoy having those elite defenders behind them. Off the mark there. 2 balls, no strikes to count.
Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
And stepping in for the Cardinals, Lou Brock. And Chris, beyond the fact that he's so incredible defensively, he also can swing the stick. In there, and it's 0-1. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
With 2 out and nobody on, you want to go right after this guy. He's the number 2 hitter, which means if he gets on, you've got some thunder coming up behind him.
And the 0-2. And ball 1. That one just misses.
It's a good take.
Next offering misses. 3-2 now.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's wrong.
3-2 now. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. And down in order go the Cardinals. Score holds. It's 3-1. Dakota Hudson takes over on the mound.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Number 43, Dakota Hudson.
Here's some real power at the plate. Sammy Sosa. Sosa, multi-time All-Star, a member of the 2,000 hit club. He's usually in right field, but today he's getting the DH treatment. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Well, a nice day off for him, not having to jog out to the outfield. Gets to be in the DH spot. Be curious to see how he keeps himself in a rhythm, not playing defense.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The 0-2. And now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Now a screamer into the outfield. O'Neill racing over to make the catch.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Sandberg in the box again. Takes a strike.
Well, an at-bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike one here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
Kicks and fires. That misses the zone, and a count even 1-1. Action in the St. Louis bullpen. Jordan Hicks getting loose out there. Stratton warming up as well. The 1-1 is fouled off. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Oh, tough night at the dish. Punching out for the 3rd time right there. He just hasn't looked very comfortable at the plate. A little unsure of his timing right now. Not picking up the spin and location of these pitches. We'll have some adjustments to make.
Next pitch misses. Ball 1. And another ball.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. So they make short work of him there. Heart of the order, 3-4-5 coming up. It's the Cubs 3 and the Cardinals 1. Back here at the ballpark, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And stepping in is the speedy Michael Lee. And a pitch. And that one just missed off the outside edge.
Talk about the right guy at the right spot. They really need a rally, and this guy is someone you can believe in to find a way to get on base.
And it's even up.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Next offering misses down and away. Popped up right side. Mancini makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Yeah, the batter now, Mark McGuire. McGuire, 34-year-old vet, and he's a former home run derby champ. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
And the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what he does.
Foul ball, still 0-2. And he deals. And there's a ball. And now 2-2.
2 strikes.
And that just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. And there's ball 4.
It feels to me like his time on the mound is running short, starting to show some signs of fatigue. So we'll see how much longer they let him go.
And now Stan Musial. Pitch misses there, and it's 1-0. That one missed.
Well, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity, try to get a rollover, something on the ground, stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Hit right field. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now 1 out.
Now catcher, Joe Torre.
And now the Cardinals catcher, Joe Torre. And strike 1 to the catcher. One out. Runners at first and second. That misses. And 1-1. The pitch. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-2. Ground ball could be 2. Corner over to second. Double play. They can't seem to break through. Inning over.
Poetry in motion there as the second baseman turns the double play. Nice throw to first, and that's the way to end the inning.
Welcome back. And now Yan Gomes.
The catcher, Yan Gomes.
The wind of the pitch. Check swing, but he went too far. Slider right there. And that one missing low. Gomes started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first. Nope, he held back. The count 2-1. And a good eye there.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
3-2 now.
3-2.
Right-handed reliever. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Righty to the plate. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. And a pitch. Out to short. Smith whips it to first, and Gomes is retired.
Now, the first baseman, Trey.
And next for the Cubs, Trey Mancini. And first offering is fouled off. And that one is inside ball one. Next pitch is outside. Right-hander kicks, deals. Out to short. Smith tosses to first, and 2 away to start the 7th.
Well, Boog, we talk about how the ball is coming out of the pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Nico Horner getting ready to hit. That hits the dirt, and that is ball one. And a foul ball. Righty delivers.
Nope, that's a ball.
Towards first, and it goes just foul. Here's the 2-2. This one in the air, right field. Lee snags it on the run. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs, and the score stays 3-1. Bottom of the 7th. Now it's the second baseman, Nolan Gorman. Wood back to work. Pitches in for a strike. It's 0-1. Movement in the Cubs bullpen. Bruce Sutter throwing and getting ready for David Ross. Fulmer getting cranked up as well. 0-1.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
And a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Spoiled that backdoor breaking ball perfectly. Stayed tall, didn't lean out towards it, let it get deep, and then just squared it up pretty nicely the opposite way. That's great hitting.
Nolan Arenado next up for the Cardinals. That catches the top part of the zone. Strike one. That one in there across the letters.
Well, just about to hit that century mark. 100 pitches for this game.
That one not close. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Gorman gets his lead at first with nobody out. Next offering is down low. The count now 2-2. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Makes the grab on the run. And there's one down.
The center fielder, number 27, Tyler.
Now here is Tyler O'Neill. This one in the dirt. And the runner holds. And now it's even up.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
To first, might be 2. Mancini to second. Return throw to first. Got him. Double play. And that'll do it. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. 8th inning coming up. It's the Cubs 3 and the Cardinals 1. Genesis Cabrera comes on now.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep him within striking distance.
Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Ian Happ. The Happ Daddy.
Ian Happ.
The pitch. That misses off the outside edge. And a big swing and a miss.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
And the pitch. Way high. And a pitch. High in the air, out to right. Lee in position. And there's one down.
Now back left.
So digging in, Billy Williams. Can't forget the 2-run shot he launched out of here in the 5th.
Yeah, one of the biggest swings of the game, Boog, as he looks to make even more of an impact in this at bat right here.
And first offering is fouled off. At the belt and fires. Right through there for a strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
That misses the zone. 1-2 to count. Good eye right there. Next one just misses. Full count, 3-2. looking.
2 strikes. Many times hitters looking out over the plate. When you're looking out over the plate, you're also going to let the ball travel a little bit longer. And a fastball zipped on the inside corner just locks you up.
Banks in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Not close with that one, and the count is 1-1. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. Brock ranging back, still going back, and out of here. An absolute blast to left, and they boost their lead. It's 4-1. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Jordan Hicks gets the call from the pen. He's being eased into the game here with the bases empty.
Jordan.
Next is the designated hitter, Sammy Sosa. Hot shot to third. Throw over to Musial, and that's terrific work out of the bullpen. 1 pitch to end the frame. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now 4-1. Bruce Sutter on a pitch out of the pen here.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Chicago Cubs, number 43, Bruce Sutter.
Back to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis lineup. Ozzie Smith now at the plate. This is a guy you got to keep an eye on when he digs in. Definitely been known to drop a drag bunt from time to time, and he's pretty good at it, Chris.
Yeah, and he creates a sense of urgency for the defense because of the speed, because of the ability to put down that bunt.
The wide to kick the pitch. And he lays down a bunt. Bare hand has to hurry. Nicely done for the out.
He was out early today working on that very play.
Now the left fielder, Lou Brock. Trying to bunt his way on. Grabs it barehanded. On the money. Nice play.
Now back, right fielder, Michael Lee.
And up next for St. Louis, Michael Lee. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
Kicks and deals. Off the mark there. 2 balls, no strikes. Misses with the 2-0, and he's fired 3 straight outside the strike zone. Mark McGuire in the St. Louis on deck circle. And here it comes. And a 4-pitch walk.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
McGuire stands in now and watches strike one. Oh, 1 down. And there's the strike.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
And 1-2. Lee off of first with 2 away. On the ground, right side, and that's just foul. Another 1-2. Got him swinging. So 1 left for the Cardinals, and they trail it 4-1. Righty reliever out of the pen, Chris Stratton.
Now pitching for the Cardinals, number 30, Chris Stratton.
And here is Ryan Sandberg.
The second baseman, Ryan Sandberg.
And a pitch. They say he went. Stratton, a 6'2" righty. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slurve, a slider, a changeup, and he works in a sinker. Next pitch off the plate. 1-1. Swing and a miss.
It's been a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Andre Dawson will hit next. This is a true 5-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him. That clips the corner.
Fans come to the ballpark to watch him play. And in baseball, to have such a talented player going out there every day and putting on the show that he does, just a joy to watch.
Next offering is downstairs. Hits for average power, the ability to field the arm, and then the speed. Really impressive. The next pitch misses. 2-1. On the ground right side. And foul ball. Ripped to short. Zips it to first. 2 up, 2 down.
The batter, the catcher,
Yan Gomes, the next Cub to hit. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
Well, he threw that fastball right by him. Gives him a little bit of confidence, but in the back of your mind, you got to think, is he trying to set me up for later in this at-bat?
The next offering misses. And the count even 1-1. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Brock makes the catch, and that'll do it. Offense held in check there. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the 9th. It's the Cubs 4 and the Cardinals 1. Lee Smith comes out trying to close it out.
I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Leading off, 4-6.
The wind and the pitch. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And a quick out, number 1.
Joe.
And here's the catcher, Joe Torre. First pitch doesn't find the zone. In the air, center field. Makes a nice running catch. 2 down.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
Nolan Gorman next up for the Cardinals. First offering, and it just misses.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Next one misses, and it's 2-0. And that's outside. Nolan Arenado up next for the Cardinals. That's through there for a strike.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
2 outs. And that's ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Hammered down the right side, but foul. Gorman off of first with 2 away. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. And that's it. Series over. They are off to the NLDS. So the Chicago Cubs take game 3 and are on to the division series, Singy. This was a tough task having to play all 3 games in hostile territory, but they got it done winning 2 out of 3.
Well, you said it. Winning is always a challenge on the road, but even more so in the postseason. They showed me a lot in this series, and I think this win is going to send them into the next round feeling pretty confident about what they can accomplish here in October.
And a tough end to the season on the other side. They obviously had bigger hopes for an October run, but that'll have to wait till next year.
Is the final line score tonight. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 4 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. For St. Louis, 1 run, 5 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 47 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Busch Stadium, a sellout, 45,529. The Cardinals would like to thank you for joining us. Please drive home safely.
The most